Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Whoa!
Hey,
a little hot there, a little hot.
Oh, man, that was fucking hot. That's spiked.
We are here in Salt Lake City enjoying ourselves. So it's me and Evan. We don't know where Matt is. Ross is still in the middle of the ocean celebrating the eclipse.
Oh, nice.
Or having some sort of heart attack, as we saw on his Instagram story. So you have me, Evan, Bert from TV, Dan, and my friend from high school, Dave.
What's up?
Hello, Dave.
Bert,
Hello.
Yep. Yeah, you'll have to scoot that all the way up to you. You got to be close to it, just like Dan.
Treat that like a, there you go. Treat it like a glory hole on a Friday night. You know how to treat it. There you go.
Yeah.
Does it have a handle on the bottom?
Or if like you're smelling, I like to treat it like I'm smelling a bike seat.
Yeah.
Wait. So you're putting your hand under the seat as you...
My hands are not under this thing.
That's disgusting.
It is. But we all make our choices in life.
Wow. This got weird faster than normal.
It's weird anytime you direct the
gate.
conversation to Dan. It just goes straight weird.
Straight weird.
Why are you riding bikes with a seat anyway? It's more fun without.
That's true. That is true.
And and if you take your seat off a bike, it's a perfect slot to store 2 hot dogs.
Yeah. It's a hot dog storage facility, basically. A bicycle is just one large fucking means in order for you to store your hot dogs.
Skip the pumps.
Yeah,
skip the tubes and the pumps. Just store some hot dogs in that little bag under the seat.
Yeah,
that's what JT's like, dude, that's a sweet fucking hot dog store you got there. Like, what?
I can see that. A Nalgene bottle that's
10 speed?
unscrewed with just hot dogs in it.
A 10 speed? Did you just throw Kevin Bacon from
That's
Quicksilver?
my 10 speed. It's my business to steal it and fill it with illegal substances and smuggle it across the border.
JT's got not one of those like cigar holders that holds like 4 that you'd put in your pocket. He's got a hot dog holder.
Just a quick dog
like that.
holder.
Just fucking pulls it off, pulls out a hot dog. This is the cheese filled. It's a good year. It's a good year. Just rubs it by his nose. It's fucking. Awesome. Oh, nitrates were high this year. That is.
Hot dogs are a good source of iron.
Are they?
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like for sure, way before you should.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know what I thought about, and I haven't thought about it for quite a long time. Actually, was the hamburger commercial.
Oh,
that
God, we really need to do that.
I really want to shoot.
I bet Bert can get us resources up in Midway to do this.
Have you heard about my hamburger commercial, Bert?
I have not.
Do you know? Okay, so last year I was driving to a sheep festival. No shit.
Really?
In Sun Valley, Idaho, with my wife.
What is a sheep festival?
Who goes to a sheep
So
festival?
up in Sun Valley, this is a fucking real thing. Up in Sun Valley, Idaho, every year they have basically the running of the sheep. It's like a running of the bulls, only like for chicks. And no offense.
Fans of the Decemberists.
So basically, you've got all these people, and my wife's like, she does a lot of knitting. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. She does a ton of fucking knitting.
Hats.
So
really
she was
quality
like,
hats.
Yeah, she does a ton of really cool stuff for all the, everything that she likes to knit. And so it's like a wool festival, and I think I just lost all the crowd with this story. But it's really a wool festival where they bring in all these people from around the world, and they all talk about fucking knitting and sheep and all the weird shit that goes into this, right? But we still had to go to Sun Valley for this thing. It was fucking pretty cool because you get to see the streets lined with sheep, and they're running them down out of the hills because Idaho, especially southern Idaho and the mountains, they had a large Basque population. And they were very prominent sheep herders, and also my grandfather was a sheep herder. So, long story longer, I was on my way up there, and I'm passing all of these fields with cows on the left and right, whatever. And I started laughing. My wife had no idea, why the fuck are you laughing? Like what's going on? And I was thinking of this commercial where. Think about it in like terms of it's like a 79 Ford 4-wheel drive truck. It's driving down a dirt road and it just like peels off on the edge of the road. And you see this guy jump out and he's like super fucking pissed off. He rips a bat out of the back of the truck,
I thought it was a hammer.
A bat or a hammer, a bludgeoning tool of one kind or another. And he just starts stomping into the field, and you see him like raise back. It pans out, and he's standing over a cow with a bat, right? And then it zooms back in, and it just has the really close-up shot of the eye, and it goes really loud. And then it goes to black, and it just says, hamburger.
Yes. It's like beautiful commercial.
It's like got milk.
USDA is going to buy that from you.
Eat more beef.
Yeah, it doesn't even say that. There's
just
no
says hamburger.
There's no call to action. It just
with
says
the umlaut over
hamburger.
the U with the umlaut, the two dots.
Don't make it racist.
And
what?
That's German.
But the next one, I think the follow-up
What's
should
the next
be.
one?
It's a Japanese guy sharpening a fucking
sword,
a sword or a spear as he's like walking down on the beach, and it's like, you know, really pristine, and it looks like it's a heritage type commercial, like somebody like Cabela's or somebody would do, and it just raises back on like a covey of fucking dolphins right in the water. And it just says Japan.
Yes. Hamburger.
Oh,
I just want to start making these commercials.
Just
for
horrible
things.
commercials.
Yeah.
Like you sent me an idea.
Hamburgers.
What was it?
Hang on, let me find it.
What is it called? Dick's fucking Autoglass?
It's fish window cleaning.
Oh.
It's here in Salt Lake City.
So we could make a commercial for fish window cleaning.
But he's cleaning windows with fish.
You have to have some. I think the guy's a little tone deaf. If your name is Fish, don't name your company Fish Window Cleaning.
No.
Name it like Dave's Window Cleaning.
Yeah.
Good looking Dave's Auto Repair.
Yeah.
That's another business here in
And
Salt Lake.
Yeah, there's some creative
Good looking
names,
Dave's Auto Repair.
By the way, for all the listeners out there, Dan is only wearing a T-shirt and nothing else.
Yeah.
No pants,
Nothing.
no socks,
It's disgusting.
no shoes, just a T-shirt
It's
that hits
disgusting
him.
that you're barefoot with dick out.
Yeah, hits him right below his belly, and that's it. It's the weirdest thing ever.
I don't quite understand why you cut the bottom of your T-shirt out in like it looks like a bowl. Looks like a bowl cut. It just goes up and over, and it's not even to show off his dong. It's the belly button, which is like super weird.
Well, when I first made it, I had my belly button pierced. So.
Yes.
So we have two good announcements first.
Oh, nice.
First and foremost, you know, we have a big giveaway coming up, which is a trip to Baltimore, Maryland, or Annapolis, Maryland, to Pastrana Land, Travis Pastrana's house. If you want to jump a razor, go shooting with me, Matt, and Evan, and Street Bike Tommy, and try a backflip on a dirt bike.
And shoot some Silencer Co. guns.
And shoot Silencer Co. guns, because we're doing this in conjunction with Silencer Co.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Then go to blackriflecoffee.com/Pastrana.
BlackRifleCoffee.com.
Dude, I'm going to sign up for this thing.
You should sign up for that.
Jeez.
I think you're already going on the trip, though, Bert.
I want to win a day with Bert from TV. That's all I want.
You know, here's the deal with the Drinking Bros community. You guys are fucking great. Until I walk into my office, which is a Peacemaker office in the same building and compound that Black Rifle owns, and every fucking thing I own has a Bert from TV, as seen on TV sticker all over everything. My desks, my chairs.
That wasn't even one of us. That was just one of the employees from customer service.
I don't fucking believe it.
It really wasn't us. You haven't seen, you know, my type of retaliations.
I am going to rent the Goodyear blimp, not this Super Bowl, but next year. I can't afford this one, but the next Super Bowl, 2019, I'm renting the Goodyear blimp to fucking get whoever.
What are you gonna say? JT has AIDS? Nobody cares.
I'll get you. You and Matt Best and Ross for starting this Drinking Brothers Bert from. No, for real though, the Bert from TV stuff. You guys are fucking great, man. The Instagram stuff and the support for what we're doing at Peacemaker. You guys are awesome. Phenomenal fucking community. Thank you so much. You guys rock.
So we also have another event coming up Saturday, September 30th. The Shoot It Live event. It is located in Hiawatha, Utah, near the town of Price.
That's right.
No one knows where that is.
Is open for everybody to attend, but you must be able to legally possess a firearm to participate in shooting stations. So it's in conjunction with us and TAC Gas, as well as what's Jim's other company? Desert Tech? Or
No. The Desert Tech makes rifles.
Yeah.
This is Deliberate Dynamics.
Deliberate Dynamics, yes. As well as supporting Warfighter Made, who is a nonprofit that has a mission to help injured veterans. So, yeah, if you guys want to ride in razors, drive and shoot from a BMP tank, shoot from a helicopter, definitely look into this.
JT's going to step out and grab a buffer and buff out Heather Lynn's tits for this, so they'll be super shiny. They'll be super shiny.
So we're doing that live?
Smoothed up, so should be super interesting.
We should probably keep a medic on station for that.
I'll be there. I'll be there with my aid bag on that I stole from the United States Army. I appropriated from the Army when I left.
Whoa, we can't
What
say
now?
that.
Why?
I don't think you can say that.
Appropriate is fun. You
I'm
don't
just
beat
kidding.
off a
I bought my
stall.
own aid bag. I'll be there. Digital rectal exams for anybody who wants one.
Anybody.
DRE.
I've gone into his office no less than 4 times in the last, 2 days?
Yes.
For just DREs. I'm super concerned with what's going on back there.
What is a digital rectal exam?
prostate exam.
Oh, like, I mean,
And
if it's
all-
digital, I thought maybe it was like an app that he created where he can...
No, I'll explain this for all the listeners. It's just to check your prostate. If you want to try this at home, women don't have a prostate, but you can still participate if you want. Just put your finger on the tip of your nose and push real softly. That's the feel you're going for. And then you want to insert your finger in your butthole, but you're not going hook up, you're going hook down. And you're trying to find that nice sweet spot that feels like the tip of your nose.
God,
just like the tip of your
making
nose.
me
Just a
hurt from
little
the
bit
inside.
spongy.
Well, so the funny thing is I don't know how many of these have you actually given, Bert?
Probably in my
medical career.
in my 10 years in the Army, I probably did 40 of these.
Yeah,
Because you have to do an over 40 physical exam. Then everybody on a special forces team has to get a good physical every 2 years to maintain their readiness.
Oh,
So-
what do you think? What do you think? It's better to have somebody you know put their finger in your butt or somebody you don't know?
I like the anonymity. It gets a little bit weird. You know, my 18 Delta, I think he was a little bit fucking like squirrely.
You guys got one every month?
Because I'm like 26 or whatever, and he's like,
Gotta get
"You
you
gotta
in
get
here,
that
Evan."
Halo scuba physical, bro. Come on, man. Hey, dude." And he's like scratching his arm. "Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Come on. Just bend over that filing cabinet, dude. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get that ass." I'm like, "Bro, this is a physical. You can't like say I'm gonna get that ass. Like that is not a thing that you should do."
Yes. Hey,
What
now.
you want to avoid is 3 points of contact. So if you feel 2 hands on shoulders,
Yeah.
then that third point is no good.
Yeah, that is like
That's a
that is like one super weird thing with the Army, because I remember like the first DRE was like I felt like a rape victim.
Basic training?
No, I didn't have one in basic training. I had one in the first Halo scuba.
That was you didn't get one in basic training?
That
like
was
some
a
old,
slick
some
physical.
old guy
You
that's
had
had
a
his
slick
finger,
physical.
no,
his
Bert,
finger in about
no,
40,000.
No one got that in basic training.
That was you. They carved you out.
I got it. Didn't you had
Hey,
to get
cutie.
a
No.
physical?
Step in
Yeah,
there
but
by
no
his
one
drill
touched-
sergeant.
No one
Everybody
touched
that
my
joins the
butthole.
Army, everybody that joins the Army gets a physical and gets a digital rectal exam.
No, they don't.
No.
That's
Come
something they
on.
didn't do, man.
Come on,
There's like
MEPS?
4 other dudes
No.
in here that went to MEPS and none of them got fucking
Yeah.
I didn't get.
sodomized
I
with you.
remember
Wow.
my first one. Like I was like I needed to take a fucking shower at home and cry myself to sleep.
No,
And
you
it
guys are
was-
full of shit.
I never
No.
felt
You guys
like
got
that.
this in MEPS or you
No,
had to get
no,
it. The
no.
guy puts, they
No.
give you
No.
the old
No.
Vaseline finger.
Nope.
Then it was, I almost cried a little bit. The guy just hands you a paper towel and he's like,
Yeah,
clean
get the
yourself
fuck
up.
outta here.
Clean
Yeah.
yourself up and
Did he
head
give
out.
you a-
Send the next guy in. I'm like, wow, this is super weird.
Yeah, it was.
Super
After
because
getting
weird.
your head
Isn't
shaved.
supposed to happen.
No,
That's why
what?
this is
Fuck.
illegal.
You
That
were
was your
in
drill
basic.
sergeant. That was your drill
Whoa.
sergeant. You were
I didn't
well
go to
into
the
basic
hospital
training.
in basic.
Yeah, you had to get a physical.
No, you got a physical at MEPS.
That's what I mean, MEPS or
Yeah,
whatever.
but you
it
just
was.
said you got your head shaved. That's already at basic.
No, that's MEPS. You get
No,
your
you
head
don't get your
shaved.
head shaved at MEPS.
Yeah, 30th AG down in Fort Benning.
No.
Infantry basic.
We've
fuck
been
is
to
going
30th
on?
AG. Evan and I have both been there, and no one touched our buttholes.
1995.
I'm gonna do my
in
homework.
1995.
You
they
guys-
did not
guys
stick a
are
finger
full of
in my
shit.
butt. That did not go
You
in.
were
That did not
raped.
go
This is just
inside
You were
me. That didn't go inside me till
Well, it
99.
felt like I
Yeah.
was raped.
I was like mortified because the dude kind of like he was an old creepy fucking doc, and you're just like, man, this dude is he's enjoying this way too much. This is not a fucking thing.
Did he tell you to lay on your side?
That's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they don't tell you to bend over a table.
Hey, bend over this filing cabinet.
Bend over, put this ball in your mouth, bite down on this leather belt.
Your first warning should have been that he was trying to pose you.
You know what?
Stand over there next to that tripod.
Can we change the subject?
Yeah.
Dan's not wearing
Well,
pants.
no. Because I want to clarify this hook down, hook up thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
for signs.
most people think it's hook up, but you're actually, if you're behind looking at somebody else's
Yeah, but if you're
rectum,
doing it to
it's
yourself,
hooked
is
down.
it still down or is
what
it
if
up?
you're yourself?
No, if you're doing it to yourself, I use my thumb when I check myself, so you're doing hook down.
I feel like my whole life's going to lie.
If you're going between your legs, it's hook up. If you're doing it to yourself, it's hook up.
What I did is I
Somebody
just got
else, though, it's hook down.
I got a mold of my dong, and that's how I just like get it up in there and just fucking.
Nice.
Yeah, but are you
Plow
able
away
to
at it.
feel? Are you able to
It's not
feel?
about
That's
that
that's
anymore.
the error. That's
did
the
that make
error in
sense?
it. I thought you were supposed to feel from the opposite direction with your
No.
prostate, but I guess that's not true. I don't know.
Yeah, you had to simulate it there.
Yeah.
If you're doing it to yourself, it's just. By the way, am I the only one? I had a conversation about the other day. I wipe back to front. Like, am I the only one that does that?
Yeah, it's gross.
No, pull your balls up and wipe back to front. It's a whole lot
I
easier
just-
than reaching
I
around,
just
especially if you're working
don't.
out at all and you got lats.
No. I do
it's
it
super-
digging. It's kind of like a loop.
Do you
It's
fold
a
your
dig.
toilet paper? Are you a crumpler or a
it's fold.
folder?
You can't crumple.
Crumpler or a folder?
I'm
We've
a
had this
folder. Yeah,
conversation.
I'm a folder.
before. I'm a
I'm a
folder
folder.
too.
It's,
I got to fold it, man.
It's a sharp loop.
I'm actually.
And it's mostly inserted.
It's wrapped, so it's wrapped around the hand, slid off, so it's already ready.
Ready to go.
Yeah, it's ready to fucking go.
Yes.
And then it's one wipe, fold, wipe again.
And
no.
And that is why Evan
I can't
Hafer
use
is
it
a
twice.
winner and successful at life because he's
No.
a folder. Crumplers are destined to be losers.
You can fold
They
4
have shit on
times.
their hands.
Yeah.
They have shit on their hands.
sure.
No,
Yeah.
it's just not a clean wipe.
Well, and you
Either
got to
way.
check because I check. I realized the other day after 41 years that I look after I wipe.
Well, you got to
I
get a
do,
little
yeah.
insertion with
You
the-
do because if you get that magic
well, no,
marker.
no. I like get up and then rinse in the sink and then go again to just.
What?
Wow,
No,
this
you
is
don't.
not
Whoa.
this is not the
Whoa.
Middle East. Like,
JT's like standing on the toilet. Like he's got some. He's like takes the water off out of the back. I thought the water from the back of the toilet was there to clean your butt. It's not. No.
Yes.
It's not.
Have any of
Yes.
you guys used a bidet? You guys have been overseas.
Yeah.
oh yeah, Japan,
Egypt,
Japan,
all of them. had
Japan has the
bidets.
greatest toilets in the history of the world. Like you stay at a nice hotel in Japan, it's heated. You can aim that thing. Like I gotta admit, every now and then I'll end up with a rubbing one off because the bidets over
Yeah.
there hit you right in the right spot, and you're like, man, this is good.
Yeah.
What?
The Japanese got it figured out.
What?
One of our friends, he has an inordinate amount of money, and so I'm staying in his guest bedroom, and he's like, "Dude, this is the single greatest thing in my house is I put this $15,000 toilet into my house."
Yes.
And that's exactly what it is. It heats up the water,
Yes.
and you can adjust how it sprays into your butt, basically. So it'll circle, it'll spritz, it'll fucking hit a stream.
Wow.
There's a lot of mechanics
No,
there.
and you can also dictate like the strength of it, and it heats up the toilet seat, the whole nine. So I'm new to this thing. I get in there, sit down on it, and I'm just like, okay, well, I got to press this button and find out. It shot a stream so hard into my butthole that I just about jumped off the seat.
So that
where
means
I
your
was like,
friend had it tuned up to the highest level, then, right?
or the previous
Yeah,
occupant.
that's it.
Yeah,
Occupant.
who knows who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
But you sat back down.
Well, yeah. I mean, I
He
just readjusted it.
He adjusted.
I made it so it circled. Like I don't want it to go straight in there. Like I'm not looking to give myself an enema. I'm just trying to get this thing clean. I'm looking at it like a garden hose when you're washing your truck. You can't just like put a fucking fine stream on that shit and
You messed
hit the
paint up.
tailgate.
Yeah.
You need to hit the whole thing. Rinse it off.
I like it.
It's fair.
Thing's muddy, man.
We should do some kind of research on that to see if it actually is cleaner.
Oh, it's definitely cleaner.
Is there
Definitely.
It is
is there
definitely
any outcome
cleaner.
to that? Like when we're done with the research?
No.
There's no outcome to any
This will be used by
research.
colleges forever.
Personal and professional development.
Yeah, we don't pay any attention to research in this country anyways.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Half the NBA thinks the Earth is flat. So what the fuck?
Half the what?
Half of the NBA. There's like a bunch of NBA players that think the Earth is flat.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a true thing.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving and Shaq, a bunch of guys have been talking about it recently.
No. Really? Well, I mean, wasn't Shaq? He was a genie for a while.
Yeah, he was a
that
genie.
makes sense. If he's been around, I mean, fuck, how do you get back in that lamp?
Yeah, he is a genie. Like maybe when he was around back then, it was flat.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe somebody wished it round.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that would make
flat.
sense.
I stopped watching basketball when Larry Bird retired.
Oh.
Okay.
It's over.
Why?
Because it's stupid. It's a dumb sport. I hate it. And I'm 5'7" and a little
There
bit
it is.
portly, so it
There it
just
is.
doesn't work to my advantage. So I don't play it.
If you just
It's
let
fucking
Bird
dumb.
talk long enough, he'll eventually tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't really like it. I think this, and also my dick is really small, so and some of my drill sergeant raped me.
True and true.
It's all right.
Don't be making fun of my 3 inches of cold blue steel, the diamond
Why
cutter,
is it cold? That's creepy.
because it cuts diamonds.
Cold steel is a type of pressed steel.
Whatever.
It's not a temperature.
Oh,
Dan, just his specifics. He's a master of the details.
It's my autism.
Yeah,
that's it. That's
it.
what we get.
That's all we get.
Is you just spouting off fucking random bullshit.
Yes.
Yes.
That's about the size of it, yeah. Sorry.
What do we got? What do we got for today's topics, JT? What are we talking about?
Or a
Ooh.
sponsor. We should probably do sponsors, too.
I mean, we definitely could talk about who pays for the show.
I think that's a good idea. I think
yeah.
we got
We'll start with a great energy drink, Strike Force.
Oh, my God.
Which is funny because every time I do a Drinkin' Bro meetup anywhere, they show up with Strike Force lined in their pockets. I was in Houston. The bartender at the hotel bar I was at was kind of being douchey to me, so I was like, all right, cool. I told Houston Drinkin' Bros where I was. 40 minutes go by and there's 70 people there.
Wow.
You had cops and stuff
Yeah,
showing up.
cops
right?
came,
cops,
like-
people
yeah.
everywhere. It was great. And I mean by cops, Drinking Bros who are
Who happen to
cops
be cops,
in
yeah.
Houston.
They're awesome. They were awesome.
And you really got to go check out Jack Mandeville's Strike Force
Oh
commercials.
God,
They're
his
the
Strike
fucking
Force
best.
commercials are so
Go
good.
to Instagram and it's at Jack Mandeville.
Are they that
and-
good?
Oh my
Oh,
God,
God,
so
they are-
funny. Some of the best
The
stuff I've
gloves
ever
are
seen.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
over there.
There's
Like-
absolutely no rules to what they're doing.
to how or why Jack, like the one where he comes into the house and tries to drink a Red Bull but can't, like he spills it everywhere when he tries to pour it, and then he's choking on the can, like
It's amazing.
just trying to prove how hard it is to drink a Red Bull. But anyways, all the Drinkin' Bros showed up with Strike Force packets in their pockets, and they're making different Strike Force liquor drinks all night.
Wow.
It was really funny. Strike Force has really taken hold,
Yeah,
and,
they're,
and all in good reason. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
It is delicious.
They're doing test market stuff with 7-Eleven now, right?
Yeah. In
Very
Virginia
Starting
Beach.
in Virginia Beach.
I actually put Strike Force. I like orange juice. I know, Matt, you guys make fun of me for drinking orange juice because it's a kid's drink, but I like orange juice with pulp. And I actually put orange juice.
What? Ice and orange juice?
Ice and orange juice, and then Strike Force in my orange juice this morning.
Why don't you just put vodka in there?
It is, well, it's too early for that. Nobody wants to see me drink either. I'm a violent drunk.
No, you're not. You've never been violent with me.
I'm just kidding. But it's actually really good.
It does sound good. I like that.
I am a big fan of the Strike Force.
Is it just the original Strike Force flavor?
Yeah, just the original, nothing
It's
fancy.
amazing.
It is good.
Strikeforce.com. If you don't already know, the code is like Drinking Bros or Strike Cum or
It's
One of
I think
those.
it's Drinking
Cum,
Bros now.
Drinking
Yeah,
cum.
drinking.
Didn't they
Cum.
consolidate it to one thing?
Yeah,
now?
it's Drinking Bros now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. It's
Yeah.
just enter code Drinking Cum.
Yeah. Because Dan takes a swig out of his mug.
An
was-
extra long one.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
very Freudian of me. Yeah.
also, Warfighter Tobacco. Fine cigars by all combat veterans. Rocco is a co-owner. Their code is also Drinking Bros. I believe
Mhm.
they changed that.
That's
as well.
right.
They've got a lot of cool new stuff coming out on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
New flavors, new tobacco. You know, it's funny. It's fun because they're doing a lot of research, kind of like how you do with coffee. They're doing with tobacco.
They're into it. And that's I remember when those guys first came out to the office. That was about a year and a half ago. They came out and they were talking to us about it. And I'm not a cigar guy, so I was like, dude, you guys are way into this, and I can see that you're geeking out on it. It's awesome. So yeah, whatever you need from us, let's help out in any way we can. But they've obviously got a passion for it. The both of them are fucking fantastic dudes. I mean, they're awesome. They're awesome guys making awesome products, and they truly have a passion for what they do. So good on them, man. Way to go.
Yes, to the boys at Warfighter Tobacco.
Yeah, and if you're
warfightertobacco.com.
If you want to get them in your local store, you can hook up with them on Facebook
or
social media.
Yeah.
And we have Ghost Bed.
Oh, Ghost
Yeah,
Bed.
when you want to sleep better. Sleep like a ghost. I think that's their motto.
JT's like, these have like no energy in them, man. You got to like fire them up, like Ghost Bed, like a rock.
Yeah, but
Ghost Bed. When you want to sleep like a
Bert
ghost
is over
and
there
get
being sleepy,
Hey,
so
come
it's making
on.
me sleepy. I'm
I'm
like a lava lamp.
I'm not.
If I'm near something that's not fluid, I just suck.
Like I feel
blame
like
this
if
on
I was
me.
standing outside of this, I wouldn't know if we were like a woodworking podcast.
Michael
or,
Eisner.
Yeah, and all you do is you take the router here and you
right
put
here.
in a nice
Get
little
your
groove. That's
3/4
called a
inch-
belly groove. That's from the
Get your
18th
3/4
century.
Inch screw
and-
right here. Go ahead and take that.
I'm gonna get my easel out and do some Bob Ross.
there you go, yeah.
paintings
Fucking
for you
sleep on a
guys.
ghost bed.
Yeah.
They're fucking
There we
reasonably
go.
priced.
There we go.
Yes.
I have a bunch of them. They're fucking comfortable. I love them. I
Great
love their
for-
pillows.
great for
You
anal
get-
sex.
Yeah, fuck, they're
Great
perfect
for
for
anal
anal
sex.
sex.
Yes.
You
wanna
for
get a-
dude.
I wanna
They're
go on
perfect
record-
for dude anal.
Yeah, I wanna,
Digital rectal exams, best bed ever for
Yeah.
a digital rectal
Fucking
exam.
that,
You want to
like,
check and see if you have prostate
You want to
cancer?
give your buddy a handy?
Get on a ghost
if
bed.
you've wanted to give your buddy a handy for a long time, do it on a ghost bed.
I think what we should do is put out an instructional manual for dudes
to give your
check
buddy
to check their girlfriend's prostate just to get them back in that back door.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
no,
Yes.
I downloaded this for you.
Yes.
Go through it. This is completely legal. I mean,
This is
I
it.
just need to check back here. I got to
know,
get back
I
in that
really-
back door, girl.
I had a video, an idea for a video. I really wanted to make like
That's a really good
like a
idea.
public service announcement from the state of Utah Safety Board in regards to overweight women that think that they can do rope swings.
Yeah. Like
is that
it's
based
an
on-
epidemic.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and you just
And it's like-
montage with all the
Dude,
girls
it's-
just smashing
It's
onto
an
the ground.
epidemic with like with the music from
Like
what is that like
Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, Sarah
It's just-
McLachlan.
It's just like the fucking puppy
JT
commercials.
steps out.
Yeah.
In the eyes of an
Listen,
angel.
ladies and gentlemen, we have to tell you: sleep on a ghost bed. Stop using a rope swing.
Yeah.
It's 2017. Everybody has access to the internet. How do fat women still get on rope swings?
I don't
Like,
know. I don't know.
Come on.
I think there is an inherent disconnect to their weight and then their concept of upper body strength.
See, I don't think of it that way. I think of it's like, here's a guy with a camera that's like, I want to take this fucking video. I've got to convince this fucking fat chick to get on this rope swing.
Yes,
That's
I
the way
have to
I'm
convince
looking at it
you.
going,
Yes.
there's no question in my mind what the fuck is going on there. There's a guy going like, no, damn, girl, you can get on there. Seriously,
No,
that
you
thing,
do it.
look at that
Everybody
thing.
can do it.
Everybody
The
can do
kids
it.
are doing it.
Dude,
Look at
look
the
at your
kids.
guns. Look
Look
at
at
your
the
guns.
kids.
You can hold on.
Look at the
Get on
kids. Like,
Get on there. Get on that rope, girl.
well, I heard if you're above 240, you start getting a little blurrier vision.
No.
Are you sure?
Don't worry.
I don't think there's any science to support
Those,
that.
no.
those are soft rocks. If you hit the rocks, don't worry.
Those are padded rocks.
Those are mossy rocks. Those are soft as shit. Get on there, girl.
Oh my god.
But I swear, every summer I see hundreds of these videos.
That was one of the first viral
At what point
videos.
did you go, oh yeah, I can do a pull up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
And
at least hang on.
And I can do a pull-up with fucking velocity, which increases. Like, in the pendulum, what's the force multiplier on that? It's got to be at least a couple, right?
Well,
Yeah, and this
If
stuff
you-
this started with Bob Saget, like back in the early, before the internet
America's
was even a
Funniest
thing.
Home Videos.
America's Funniest Home Video.
That was
Like,
it.
Yeah.
don't go anywhere near a kid with a wiffle ball bat because you're gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
hit in the
Nope.
dick.
Yeah.
And don't get on a rope swing if you're fat. Like those two things
There's
right
just
there.
simple rules.
Boo, those
that
are-
should be a.
You can organize your entire life around
That
just
could
those
be a
two rules.
T-shirt.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like it just has large round human and then no on the rope swings.
Do we really want to end
your,
this though?
Your summer
I don't.
yeah, you're right.
Do you want
I
to live in a
don't.
world where there's
I
no
want,
fat
I want
chicks
the
on rope
T-shirt
swings?
that says more
You can do
fatties
it.
on swing.
You can do it.
You can do it.
There you go. You t-shirt.
world without
you
that.
can do it with a fat girl and a rope swing. You got this.
It's the Fat Chicks on Rope Swings Championships 2017.
It's a sticker. It's a sticker. You know how you've got the Sasquatch stickers that are on the back of cars that just say "I believe" and it's a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
These would be like a fat chick on a swing. It just says
can
"I
do it.
believe." That's all it is.
Yes.
It's fucking perfect.
Somebody listening needs to mock that thing up.
please do.
Time now.
Just send it to us.
All you photoshoppers in the
Yeah.
Drinking Bros
Just
community.
send it to Bert's DMs on Instagram.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's just stay away from Bert's Instagram
And
altogether.
if you happen to be an overweight, festive woman, and you fall on a rope swing before you hit the water and get dirty, you can get clean with grenade soap.
Grenade soap. Grenade scrubber. Grenade scrubber. Perfect for
was a good
pre-digital
intro.
rectal exam washing.
Grenade
Pre
soap
and
made
post.
with gunpowder, looks like a grenade, comes in a cool case, shipped straight to your door. Grenadesoap.com.
Yeah.
Code Drinking Bros.
Drinking Bros.
And do not. The taint scrubber does not go inside you.
Nope.
No,
I
no,
learned- I
it's
learned that
actually
the
a hard.
hard way.
I was very disappointed.
It can.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Yeah,
it
it
was
can.
similar
It
to
can.
like a wire toothbrush. Because I mean that's what I need. Like there's a lot of buildup.
That's a buildup.
You should use a pumice stone.
No one knows what that is.
Everyone
Nobody.
knows what a
Nobody
fucking
knows
pumice
what a
stone
pumice
is.
stone is. Not a single person
Welcome back.
born after
Dan-
1440 knows what a
Dan brought
pumice
us back to
stone is.
1972.
Yeah, Jesus.
What are you fucking talking about?
Dan's the kind of guy that collects coral. Puts it on his fucking mantles.
A star.
He has a shitty starfish. Smells like fucking salt water. Like it just stinks because he didn't properly dry it out. Like, no, that's my starfish.
And
And then gets overly protective of it if we're talking shit about it.
a broken
Like his-
sand dollar in the
It's
Cayman
just and
Islands.
it's shitty too. It's not even white. It's just
You could use the starfish to
Yes.
clean your butthole too.
Yeah. Get an arm
That
in
would
there.
Not
Yeah.
feel good.
You
Get
don't
in
know
arm
no.
in there.
I think it would.
You don't know that.
It would
It's
do
ribbed.
a good job. You know,
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah.
ribbed and studded.
And you got 5 arms to get up in there and
Yeah.
and you know.
That way, if you have a big mess, you can just move on to the next arm.
Big mess.
I think that's all our sponsors. Other than
So basically, with the sponsors,
No.
we're getting high on energy drinks.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
washing our ass with grenade soap.
Yes.
We're getting on our ghost bed,
Yep.
and he's giving us an exam.
Digital
Well,
rectal exam.
ye-
I don't want to
and
touch.
smoking a cigar.
I'm not
Hold on,
checking
though,
for
because-
breast
Once it's done.
cancer.
Peacemaker is a proud sponsor of the podcast too, right, Bert?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So give us your 30 seconds, man.
Yeah, Peacemaker. You can find us at Peacemaker Trading on all of our social media on Instagram. Do not hashtag Bert from TV though when you go on there, and you guys can use the code Bert from TV for
Yeah, I think you may.
I
have
mean,
fucked
if
up.
you want to remind others of what the discount code is, just hashtag that on Peacemaker's social media accounts.
The Drinking Bros are no joke though, and it's actually funny when people are ordering now and using that code. The funny shit they put in there, I have to bring those on and I'll read them like they do on
that would be great.
Like I'll read the comments on there. It's actually pretty funny. Anyway,
Wow, that was super impressive. I'm really
I'm not good at getting
captured
nervous.
by your
You're
energy,
not
Bert.
good at getting nervous.
Yeah,
I
what
said
do-
I'm not good at this. I get nervous in
You
front of
didn't
the
even say what
the
you
microphone.
sell. What do you
What's that?
sell?
We sell apparel, T-shirts, hats. We sell coffee that's roasted by none other than Black Rifle Coffee, and I'm not just saying it's because it's ours, but it is my favorite blend of coffee. It's good. But coffee and apparel.
Nice.
Coffee and apparel. Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Peacemaker Trading Company.
Peacemakertradingcompany.com.
Peacemakertrading.com.
There we go. Nice. That's what I wanted,
so-
Bert.
Sorry, that was a little longer than 30 seconds. I work better.
guys-
I work better with a camera in front of me.
Oh, yeah,
where I
you
can
are. I
actually
mean, 'cause you're
see
TV.
myself.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
you're
tee it
natural
up
for
for TV.
I'm not
for
used to
TV.
this stuff that you guys do with the radio, this magic stuff that happens in the air.
Well, you guys essentially have a time capsule in front of you that has no loyalties to me. I know that. So he's known me since I was about 8 years old.
His mom got
Wow.
me through puberty.
Tell us, Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us
she
about
got me
the,
through my 30s.
Mrs.
His mom.
Taylor.
If you guys out there don't know, Jared's mom is hot.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's
she's-
her Instagram handle?
She doesn't have one.
She doesn't have Instagram, but she's on Facebook.
When I was training for the military, I used to run past his house, maybe take a break, and see if I could see inside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that was in the backyard.
His
That wasn't
first
even-
job was because of his mom walked into my McDonald's.
Oh yeah, I worked.
I
for
was
him.
just about to ask
Really?
you. Tell us about his time at McDonald's. I have to know this.
Bird is obsessed.
I'm
with
How
it.
obsessed
did you
with-
know that I worked with him at McDonald's?
Because you talked about him in McDonald's when we talked about you working at McDonald's. The first
When he stole
the
a
first
bunch of money, got
podcast I was-
fired.
Hey.
Oh, we didn't talk. we didn't talk about that. Was he skimming the till at McDonald's?
No, none of us were doing
One
that.
for you, one for me. Fuck Ray Kroc.
Ray Kroc is a dick.
He is a dick.
So tell us. Let's hear about the
Yeah,
McDonald's
Mrs. Taylor
days.
walked in. Unfortunately, Mr. Taylor was there. We're not a big fan of
Oh,
him.
yeah, not at
But,
all.
Nobody ever is.
Boo.
She wanted little JT to get a job, and
Yeah.
15-year-old Dave, he can't say no to Mrs. Taylor.
No.
No. And you were working at McDonald's at the time?
Yeah, I was just a little asshole at McDonald's.
I love
Yeah.
it.
No.
I love it.
Yeah, but he was.
And then there was
OG.
two of us,
Yeah.
getting in mustard, ketchup,
No, the worst was
mayo,
the tartar sauce.
the tartar sauce
is
fights.
fucking
That was
bad.
not good. That was
Because
those are bad
at McDonald's
nights.
you have a caulking gun.
It looks like an
not
MP5.
sauce. So like, and you could, if you nail that thing, you could shoot tartar sauce.
You guys had
15, 18
a grease gun full of
Tartar
full of
sauce.
tartar sauce.
And we would shoot it at you.
The fish fillet.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Speaking of fish fillets, so JT went to shoot this thing out in the ocean, and instead of getting food like a normal human being, he goes and gets a bunch of fucking fish sandwiches from McDonald's, and takes them onto the boat and then microwaves them later.
So gross.
It's
So fucking
so gross.
Listen,
Yeah.
So
I got a
gross.
little tipsy the night before we went out to sea, and I stopped at McDonald's and spent $48.
Oh my god.
$48 on fish fillets.
Just for
Oh my
me.
God.
That's got to be a record.
Just for me.
That has to be a record somewhere in the books.
They were like, the guys with me, they're a little new to my personality. They're like, was that all just for him? I was like, yeah, order your own shit.
Everybody's like in the car thinking that they're gonna get a fucking. Oh, that's cool, man. You got a bunch of fucking sandwiches.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
had this
no, these are for
giant,
me.
like 4-pound, bag of just fish sandwiches.
Yeah, so he sends
my
me a
God.
fucking message that morning, and it's just him eating it. He's
On the
like-
boat while we're driving out to sea.
He's like straight out of the microwave.
God, he sends you stuff like that. The shit he sends me is horrible.
He doesn't send me
Like,
anything.
he sent me a gay test that
It's
has,
mostly gay stuff, yeah.
God, I mean, he
But-
sends me the weird. It's 2017.
You're busy. I
Nothing
don't want to
against
bother
it.
you.
Nothing against it.
I mean, I'll bother them.
I'm gonna go back and pull up
Like,
the
I wouldn't
last
want
photo
good
that
pictures.
you sent me.
Fine.
Oh, you sent me pictures of Drinking Bros down in Houston a couple days ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wearing
I
your
got that one.
products. Wearing your products.
And what did you get, Evan? Nothing?
I got a picture of him and two police officers. I think what he does, he tries to scrub it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want me to see what's really going on.
He sent me a video of him getting assaulted by those two guys,
Oh yeah,
and not in the bad way.
right. Oh.
This is the last photo that he sent me.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good
This
one.
is a guy on the street bent over with a fire hydrant at full force going right into his butthole.
Oh
How could you
This
survive
is-
that?
I don't know.
no,
This is not. He is not jumping double dutch outside
Oh,
his
yeah,
brown.
there's-
he
There
sent
is.
me this one, which was a waxer, right, or buffer, and
That's a secret. That can't come out yet.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta wait.
So
we gotta,
good.
We gotta wait until the video's
So
done.
Did you
good.
just leak the next episode of Game of Thrones?
So
on,
good.
on
Oh,
the
wait.
podcast?
and then he sent me prior to that
Oh, yeah.
an anniversary of Hot Dog Party, a video that we shot a year ago that is like seriously fucking infamous around the office, like fucking infamous. I don't know how Matt hates that video
Oh my
so
God.
much. Like I think
He despises that one.
yeah, he's like, you guys, and he was gone.
Yeah,
right?
he was gone.
He was gone for like 3 days, and like right after he left the office,
Let's shoot hot dog
we were
party.
like, JT was like, let's shoot a fucking hot dog party, and I was like, I don't know what that means, but then I like instantly stepped right into it. It was like, yeah, fuck yeah,
And go.
and go, let's do this, and it was one of our fucking weirdest. I think it was one of our weirdest like short skit videos.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Where Rory was like walking down the hall whistling, and he heard like a commotion.
A bunch of guys just shouting in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
He opens the bathroom door, and we're all naked, but it's all blurred. And like, we're eating hot dogs on the toilet.
And dancing.
Like somebody has a giant fucking Darth Vader. Like, just show Dan the fucking screenshot.
I'm Googling it right now. Hot dog party black. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so we're in the bathroom.
Why is the fucking R in party backwards? You're not children.
No,
you're adults.
because it's crazy. It's insane.
It's great.
Have you never seen this, Bert?
No.
Yeah, hot dog party became like infamous past that, which was like Matt was like, I can never leave the office.
You guys are not making your own videos
ever again.
Like,
you guys are fucking done.
It was after that,
Yeah.
Evan and I's relationship kind of changed.
This is hands down the best video I've ever seen. So, if you haven't seen this out there, you need to just Google hot dog party black rifle coffee. This is magic. How did I miss this? Is the unicorn.
It's old,
This is-
man. It's super old. It's like Evan
It's
and
a
I
year
would
ago.
go super weird, like, back when it just didn't matter. Like, there was no branding involved or brand identity or anything like that. It's like, how fucked up can we
200 million Americans watch the eclipse today, and this is 10 times better than
Way
that.
better. Yeah. Because Rory opens the door. He's like, what's going on? And we're like, hot dog party.
Get on in here. He just rips
and he
his
just
shirt
takes
off.
his shirt off, walks in, and shuts the door.
Yeah, you have no idea what
It's
we're
like,
doing.
what in the fuck? And I don't even know what we were. I don't know what we were doing other than like
Someone's doing setups.
yeah.
He just took his shirt off and joined.
Yeah, he just took his shirt off and jumped in there. Like this
Jesus Christ.
this is us. Like to the fucking
that's-
T. We just
That is an
didn't
accurate,
give a
I
shit.
can't even breathe.
That
This
is an
so
accurate
great.
representation of this
Yeah.
office for sure.
Like JT and I had this fucking weird thing where he would come to town and we would make the fucking craziest
We
shit.
have the archive of shit. That,
Oh,
like,
God.
Never there's a whole video series of Evan trying to do a shoot arcade thing, like, and he is blowing the records out of the water on it, but he's getting mad at himself because he could do better. That was in Seattle.
Oh,
When we
yeah.
went to GameWorks or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's right. That's right. I
and
can't
then we
remember
played the
that.
Hey Tranny.
Yeah, Hey Tranny in
then-
Seattle.
Then you went on a Merchant Marines rant where you said that was similar to the Marines, but like one step down.
Yeah,
So
it's like in
goes
between
Merchant
Marine.
Marines and then Marines.
No, it goes Merchant Marine, Florist, Marine. So you're like down here below.
I'll validate that. Yeah.
Oh, no offense, Merchant Marines. Actually, I don't care.
We have a really cool picture of Evan and I sitting on a brass pig together.
Yeah, that's right. We should just start posting these when we launch the episodes, just so
the brass
people have the reference material of what we're talking about.
It could
They
be
can jump on our
episode
Facebook page.
wrap up that we just edit.
Yeah.
Photos, hot dog party.
Let's do
fucking-
that.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
No,
Like,
that's
let's
a good
just-
idea.
Let's just do that.
I'll cut that up.
The brass pig up in, is it Capitol Hill?
No,
No,
it's
it's in
up
Pikes.
on Pikes
Oh,
Place.
Pikes Place Market.
Yeah.
Dude, we walked
Thinking
around
the Jimi
Pikes for like
Hendrix
4
statue.
hours so he could just mess with people on the street by like going, "Psst," and then they would look at him and he would just stare at him like there's no like closer. He'd go.
But like it was weird because you'd have like a series of stairs in between me and them, so they'd be looking through the stairs and I'm staring at them. like there's just like 6 inches and they just see these eyes going.
And any time we saw a mildly good-looking girl running, Evan would roll the windows down and yell, "Hey, tranny!" He's like, I just have to knock him down a peg.
Yeah. I call it paying it forward. It's a system.
Evan and I actually had this conversation on the way over to Durango a few weeks back.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's ingenious.
Well, he also
it's ingenious.
would put the car in neutral, the rental, and just rev the engine at random people and
No,
stare
like
at
crossing the crosswalk.
No, just staring at the
Just
people on the
staring at
street in
people.
Seattle because they're like Charlie males and like they've just
Oh
been
yeah,
like
nobody carries guns up there,
yeah,
so you don't have to
and
worry
so
about
like
getting shot.
anything pseudo aggressive or strange out of the ordinary, like you get the best people reactions. So I used to do this thing all the time in Seattle. It was called a fucking smoke show, and it was just to embarrass my wife, where I would pull up to like homeless people and roll down my fucking window and be like, "Hey dog, what's up?" You know, and be yelling at them. They're like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they'd come over to the car and be like, "Check out this fucking engine." And then I'd like start like fucking smoke showing this fucking thing. And like homeless people are fucking crazy. We all know that. So they would like have a couple reactions, and either way, I would do it. I started doing it to like normal people.
Hey, come over and check this.
No, my fucking wife was like so embarrassed because she's like, "Fuck, man, I can't like sink low enough in the seat." I'm like, "Yeah, this fucking Tundra has a huge engine. Check this fucking thing out." It's a Toyota. It's not anything. I'm literally just doing smoke shows around Seattle.
Great town
like,
for that.
Showing people, I'm like, "Check out this fucking power." And it makes no sense.
Tacoma, you're fine. Tukwila, you're fine.
So much fun.
Everett, you're fine.
Yeah, Seattle. It's perfect. Because it's
People
like some
don't get it.
skinny jean fucking dude that's like walking down the street, has no idea what the fuck is going on. Like this crazy person drove up next to me and started revving his engine and then smoke showing, like going, "Yeah," like doing the rock on symbol. And he looked normal. He had a family in his car. Like, what the fuck is going on? I think about like the second and third order effects of what like I go for things that are like, I know that guy is going to walk to his office and go, "The strangest fucking thing happened to me today."
Into a cube farm at a tech firm, and like 30 people are going to hear him.
And he's going to tell that story. He's like, "This was the fucking craziest shit I've seen in my life. This was like a Ford Taurus rental with like mild-mannered, normal-looking Caucasian people just doing things that were super weird." I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is there like something going on with the tide? I don't know.
I actually got my aunt the other day with one of Evan's classics because she kept bickering at me for cursing while we were at breakfast. And I was like, "Shut up, it doesn't matter. There's no one outside. I can say fuck all I want." She's like, "Stop it, Jared, stop it. You're embarrassing me." And then right then the waiter came up and I said, "Look, I'm okay with the threesomes. I just don't want it to always be two dudes." And she goes, "Oh my God." And the waiter just turned around and walked away. That's one of his. Yeah. So I got to give that to him because I got her good with it.
Absolute magic.
Yeah.
Pure gold.
There's nothing better in life than doing or saying something in front of a stranger that completely ruins their day.
Oh yeah, God.
Like, they're just like, "What?"
He does it all the time. Like
that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, he'll right as he's walking up to the cash register with his wife, like, "Look, your husband is not going to find out about us."
Yeah.
Tell Evan. Tell the story about going to a movie with your dad.
Which one?
Waiting in line.
Which dad?
You're waiting in line.
I have done so much.
You're waiting in line at a crowded
thing.
movie, but this was just recently. This wasn't like this.
I literally can't even recall because I don't know like what I say to him. I have said so many things where like they're like super offensive.
No, this was you in line with your dad, and you said you just grabbed his hand and held his hand.
Yeah,
buddy, you're
yeah.
You're not 7 years old.
I know. I'll grab his hand. I'll like start holding it.
For those of you guys listening, Evan's dad's done every fucking. Evan's
Ed
dad
on the show.
Ed is the most interesting man in the world. Like that, he's done everything, but
he tells you he's done.
He's
everything.
just a roughneck guy, a logger, like a man that can fix anything. He's one of the manliest men you'll ever meet.
The funniest thing is whenever Ed tries to validate something that he's done, and Evan walks in and claims, "No, that was your brother.
Didn't do that.
That was your brother. You didn't do that. That was your brother. That was my uncle.
That was your
my
uncle.
Uncle was way cooler."
And he laughs it off. But this happened like 3 weeks ago. Evan did that in your office, JT. And about 4 hours later, Ed came up to me. He's like, "I actually was the one that built that motor."
Yeah. No. Yeah. Because I know, like, he's so proud, and I can steal that moment from him where he's like,
that's all he wants to do. Evan just wants to rob moments from his 75-year-old
like
dad.
4 hours later, Bert, I was actually the one that built that motor. He's being a real shithead. I was the one that actually I actually built that motor. That wasn't my brother. I was like, "Sure."
That's just
Ed.
stealing.
He's like, "No, really."
That's stealing moments. Like he was telling some story about riding like up some ridge in the middle of like the mountains in Idaho, pulling 2 mules, and he was like going on and on. I'm like, and there's like 3 or 4 people sitting there, and I came in, I was in and out, and I sat down. I was like, That was Mont, Dad's brother. You didn't even like him. He was a real man. He just fucking walked off. And
absolutely awesome. Awesome.
Keep an eye out for Edisms, by the way.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
He's got his own Instagram
Yeah, it's
now.
BRCC_Ed.
Yeah, BRCC_Ed.
Yeah.
That's
If
my
you guys
dad.
aren't following that, you need to. BRCC_Ed. Ed Hafer is, again, the real most interesting man in the world.
He was a trucker for how many years?
Well,
He's
he
done a
had his
little
own
everything.
trucking. He had his
Yeah.
own trucking company for a while. He was a logger for several years.
Jeez.
Like,
It's a lot of
just-
work. A lot of work under that man's hands.
It's
yeah.
incredible, and he again, it's so fun. Like he texted me this weekend because I got a new Ford truck, it's a diesel, and he said, he was driving to Idaho, and he sends me a picture of his miles per gallon, and it was like something like 22, and his truck gets a lot better gas mileage than my Ford does. He's got a Dodge. But I immediately pulled the picture off the internet of like a Ford Focus or something.
Yeah.
And I sent him a picture that was like 30 miles to the gallon. I was like, my new truck is killing your fucking Dodge. That thing is a piece of shit. He went back and forth with me for like an hour, sending me text. I've been working on diesel engines since I was 15 years old. There's no fucking way that new Ford truck here. And it would be dead silent.
Dude.
At 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
He sends me when he's like, I don't
doing-
get this. You're a liar. You're full of shit. That
Yeah.
truck does not get 20 or 30 miles to the gallon.
But that's the beauty.
That's how you get under his skin.
That's
you give
the
him
beauty.
false diesel facts.
Because
Yeah.
you can spin him up so easily, and it's so funny because throughout the years, like I've
the
done
thing
so.
that you did about the floor stuff was great.
The floor
Yeah.
where I was like fucking talking about.
You kept naming things that were absolutely retarded that would have done a better job on
Yeah.
the floor than your dad.
Yeah, it's like a retarded
Armless.
Afghan midget that had fucking TBI, no teeth and no education, and illiterate, like borderline primate could have done this fucking floor better. And he's just like, well, I don't know, guy.
Listen, I did that floor for $80 goddamn dollars.
I'm like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, but still, for $80, we could get a cat that's missing a leg and attach a fucking dustpan to its tail, and it would do a better job on that floor than you did.
A one-eyed, three-legged fucking cat could have done a better
dustpan
job.
taped to its tail would have done a better job on the floor.
One of my favorite jokes, I'll only tell like one of these, but one of my favorite jokes of my old man was like, several years ago, I was driving up to his house, and he lived in a town called Lewiston, Idaho, and he lived on this grade called the Old Spiral Highway, and it's like this highway that winds up the side of this mountain. And so I'm driving up there, and I see this fucking what appears to be a rattlesnake stretched across the road on the way up to his house, and I got out. It was a bull snake, so whatever. I had a snow shovel and a cooler in the back of my truck. So I herded this, like, it was a 5 foot, every bit, like 4.5, 5 foot fucking bull snake. It was big. I herded this damn thing into a cooler, this little igloo cooler, and I drove up to my dad's house. He was painting the inside of his shop, and he's up on the ladder, and he's like, oh, hey, how's it going, man? I'm like, not much, man. I just stopped by, grabbed you some lunch on the way up, and thought you might want a sandwich or something. He got down off the ladder, and he looked at me with such a source of pride, and he's like, God damn. Thank you.
And setup complete.
He fucking opened that
Great.
cooler, and I thought he was gonna jump out of his skin. And he's like, oh, jumps back and kind of hits the wall a little bit. And I was like, ooh, are you okay? Huh? Give me some signs of life, old man. You gonna have that droopy left side? Huh? Ooh. And he's just like, you are the fucking evil son of a bitch. I'm like, I should have squashed you under a rock or some
Squirted
shit.
you on a wall.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, like the context of this is like, I grew up with him, right? So he raised me at the age of like 9 on.
It's great.
So like I fought him physically like 3 times in my life. Like he and I have like, I've grown. He raised me, so like my dad was the guy that was just a fucking hard ass. So it's like, I just try to go back tenfold where I'm like, if a real man would have been like, I'm gonna open the cooler and just grab this fucking bull snake and just beat the fuck out of me with the bull snake. You know what I mean? Fucking grab it by its head and then be like, you like this shit? Whack, whack. But
I like how in that situation you created the moment and then stole it away from him.
Yeah. I created it and then I fucking stole it. You know?
You were the creator.
You created this beautiful memory and then snatched it right back.
Oh, God.
I had him convinced for fucking 2 years when I was in college or high school that I only fuck my girlfriend in the ass. And he would like treat my girlfriends like she would come over. He's like, "Hey, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Do you want a pillow? Can I get you?" And he's like, "You know what? You don't have to put up with his shit. You don't have to put up with his stuff. Sorry. You know,
great.
he's a real jerk. You know, you don't." Just know, like, there are good men out there, you know, just know. And he's like actively trying to like submerge me because he thinks, oh my God, I only go in that back door, Dad, you know, can't get them chicks pregnant. Can't go in the front door. Can't have any kids.
They call it diamondbacking.
And he was beside himself with the thought that that's all I did with my girlfriends. And he was mortified and a little bit scared for them. Like, oh my God, I can't believe your fucking butt takes that much abuse. But
It's awesome.
anyway.
He was telling
Yeah.
a story of last month about this house that he built, this beautiful house in Idaho that had glass windows that was up on a mountain.
Yeah.
And he said he went out of town for a while and you were staying at his house. And he came back and he could see you as he was driving up and he looked real quick and you were mowing the yard. And he's like, "Oh, again, you created the moment." He sees his son Evan out there mowing the yard, and then he said as he got closer, he realized you were completely naked wearing hiking boots. And again, created the memory
With his ex-wife.
He says, "Pulling up, created the memory, and snatched it right back."
Yeah.
The king of psychological warfare.
I love it.
Well, with that, we're going to get to the drinking bro of the
Oh
week.
shit.
This guy I just found right now. His name is Taylor Paffrath. I'm calling him the drinking bro of the week because he just said he volunteered to get the Wiener Patrol tattoo on his arm.
Oh,
Wow.
Promote him ahead of peers.
What's Wiener Patrol?
We just said that I just really wanted a broette to get Wiener Patrol tattooed from her
Wow.
shoulder to her wrist. He says I'm not a broette, but I'm volunteering.
He's going to get the full
gonna get it?
sleeve.
Wiener Patrol.
He's gonna get it.
He says he's volunteering.
Peacemaker Trading Company will put in $100 towards that tattoo.
Oh yeah.
$100.
You offered to pay for the whole thing.
No, not that. Did I say the Wiener Patrol?
Yeah.
I'll pay.
This
I'll
guy?
pay for it.
I don't know
That's
if
him.
that's him.
Wow. That's impressive.
Let me see
Great.
those eyes again. He's making a face, right? That's not what he looks like.
Tell him to save.
No,
his,
that's not him. I got a different.
Tell him
guy.
to save his
Oh.
receipt and we'll pay
Or
for
we
it.
just have we got guys that can
No,
do
that's
it.
him.
Yeah.
They can actually do the tattoo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You should get him. Get
Well,
him to get some Peacemaker shit tattooed
Yeah.
on too.
yeah,
No,
Wiener
no.
Patrol.
That's not.
Peace, brought to you by Peacemaker.
Let's nix that.
This has
Yeah.
been this has been an interesting one.
Mhm.
I missed Matt, and
Yeah.
Ross. But
I
Matt,
really did.
Matt
I missed
is,
him.
Yeah.
You know?
Matt
We'll
is definitely the
Sorry, you
chief
won't
of happiness.
Yeah, you won't be on tomorrow nights, but we will. We'll have Conan in your spot.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's right. Bert and I are going on a week-long,
Boondoggle!
5-day boondoggle
Yes.
where we go out into the most remote wilderness area in the lower 48 with my other company, which is Idaho River Adventures. And we're going to go seek some solitude with a bunch of other dudes, which sounds a little gay.
Hot dog party.
Yeah. We're going to row a river. We're going to drink probably a substantial amount.
Oh man,
And,
I
we'll
don't
keep
want to
you-
go.
Yeah.
We'll keep you informed. It's going to be a great
never
trip,
get to
man.
have
We're
any
going to be
drinks.
way off grid. It's going to be fucking
I
awesome.
want
Much
to have some
needed.
drinks.
Yeah, that sounds
There's no
good.
McDonald's
I
out
never,
there.
yeah, that's fine. I'll eat a trout.
Much needed. A little fly fishing, little
fly fishing.
little rafting, a little
PBR.
a lot of drinking.
I did
Yeah.
try
a
to
lot
bite
of PBR.
I did try to bite a tuna the other day.
Just bite it
I
straight out of
couldn't.
the
Yeah,
tuna.
I couldn't. No,
Were you
like,
in a fight with it, or
Well,
was
right as they pulled it in, I told them at the last time we were out there that I would bite a live tuna. I couldn't get my teeth through it.
Too tough.
It was too tough. Yeah, scales are tough. But then we cut it up, and I ate
When
it right
does
there.
when does your show come out?
I don't think until like February.
What's the name of the show?
Blood on the Deck?
Blood on the Deck.
Ooh,
And what
Blood on
channel is
the
it on?
Deck.
What's
I don't know
what
yet.
network? What?
There's two networks going back and forth with it
Gotcha.
right now, so it's one of those things.
Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, well,
It'll be
for
JT,
that, sure.
hashtag JT from TV. Coming up
I
pretty
doubt
soon.
like 9 people will watch it, so no one will worry about
Well,
it.
that's
Or
6
just-
more than watch the selection. So
All right. Well, for Evan, Bert from TV, Daniel, Dave, and myself, we are out.